Hello, hello, hello. So, today's session is about us, heavenly signs and dietary changes. We need to heavenly changes. Things are about to happen, change, or be different for Sagittarius here pretty quick. So, that's what I'm hearing everywhere anyway, at least from spirit. So, let me start off by saying, may not resonate with everyone. These are spiritual guides speaking through spirits to light workers, basically. So the reason it doesn't resonate with everyone is because your spirit has not come through, or let me put it like this. When we speak, we can only hear so many at a time before it becomes confusing to us. Okay? How about that? So I would like to find out, spirit, and I like to do a Q&A, but right now I'm okay with just finding out. So I would like to find out, spirit, what's going on with Sagittarius? Oh, spirit may not always, I don't know, maybe they're, that's weird. What's going on with Sagittarius for the next week? Spirit, what is going on with, that's, man, for real? I play cards. I never have this hard a time shuffling. So that's weird. Come on. There we go. There we go. Have something to say. You got something to say, let's split them. Split them. Five of Cups. Seven of Swords. What's going on with Sagittarius the next 7 days, spirit? What's going on with Sagittarius the next 7 days? The Star. What's going on with Sagittarius the next 7 days, spirit? And the Devil. Saggies. It seems right now as if you Saggies are out here dealing with probably some heartbreak, some emotional problems, some differences in your life right now. And I call them differences because it's not a problem, it's a difference. It's not difficult. It's only as difficult as you make it. Okay, so how about this? What God Source Universe is saying, spirit, whomever spirit this is saying, maybe it's time for you guys to become the star of your own shows. Get over your difficulties or differences. Okay? Get over those difficulties better than problems, because the only problem is your inner work and thinking that it's, can you pull a card for me? Absolutely. I would love to pull a card for you. And this is for Lana. Did I say that right? Or Lena? Thank you, Lena. I sure will, but give me 5 seconds. Okay? I guess as a collective, we're really wanting to get over our differences, alcohol, drugs, our anything different from yourself. How about it? I'm on my own personal journey. I don't claim to be the most this or that. However, differences. Okay? Become the star of your own show. Okay? And the star of your own show is your inner light and your triumph over difficulties. Differences. Miss Lana, yes, I would love to pull a card for you. Okay. Now, honestly, I'll let you pick a deck because I think that it's better that way. Then I probably can get more source from you. So, Miss Lena, here are my decks. You're welcome to type, if you're still here, what deck you would like to use so that I get the right message for you. About difficulties and differences. Let me just say that let me say this. Exactly what I've been saying. Being in this spinning in the mind, the red one. Absolutely. It's funny. I bet you must. Okay, I will pause this for a second. It's funny. These are, and it must be a love question because most people ask that. But the thing is, you pick this deck, and this deck is actually called Tarot of the Heart. So it is a deck which expresses true desire. So it must be a really good question something you really desire. Would you like to ask your question? Spirit? Spirit? I think for the most part, bottom of the deck, High Priestess. Deck, the Hanged Man. In Judgment in reverse. Anything else supposed to come out? I can't take that. Anything else supposed to come out? Anything else supposed to come out? Is there anything else that's supposed to come out? Is there anything else? Okay. I don't think I have to know necessarily what you're asking about and the question in your mind. People think that the Death card is, like I said, a bad card, but it's not. Whatever your question is, considering the Wheel of Fortune, the Hanged Man, and Judgment in reverse, is telling me that whatever your question is, you really, with these two together, use your better judgment. Hanged Man, with the Judgment in reverse. Okay. It may not be in your best if you change your perspective on what you're thinking. If it's a love question, it's about changing your perspective, which death is the death of an old idea to birth a new one. You can't, it's like reincarnation, okay? Something dies, spirit is put into the air, and then something arises from it, okay? So, Hangman, it's going, whatever it is, it does have you, it's a major question in your life, whether it's if he loves you or you love him, or if I should take this job, but whatever it is keeping you hung up and unable, but you know the answer because you know what's best for you with the Wheel of Fortune. Do you understand? So if you really consider in the Hangman, when you're in the situation where it's a question, think about the reality of your situation in order for you to understand what your better judgment is so that the Wheel of Fortune can turn for you, basically. So look, this question is about him, her, or the other. Use your better death again, the devil. Wheel of Fortune, death, the devil. Look, use your better judgment because within yourself, there's something in you saying, this is to be questioned. So should I question it? 1:33 on my clock, in my time, in my city. Use your better judgment and never question what spirit is trying to send to you. Everybody has a spirit within them. And if it's a question in your life, you kind of know the answer because something says, there's a part of you that says, this is what I want. And then something inside of you that says, this is what I need though. That's the one that you need to listen to. Not the one I need him, but know that needs come before wants. Anything outside of yourself is a want because you're trying to be your best you in order to get your Wheel of Fortune to turn. You understand? The only way to get your Wheel of Fortune to turn is to be at your highest you. Then your Wheel of Fortune continues to turn. So if it is, does he love you? If it's a question, then that's something within that you need to fix within yourself. If he's not doing anything to say he doesn't, and it's just a question, but it's sitting in your face, then, I mean, he's sitting in your face. There's nothing he's doing to say he doesn't love you. Then that's inner work that you need to do. If you see red flags, pay attention to the red flags. Every reader will tell you the red flags are, what about my job? Can you please help me? Yes, I can. I will let you choose your deck, the one that you want, and then the answer will come to you. So you know what you're supposed to do, needs and wants. As basically, just trust your inner self. Hangman position is a good place to be in. Hangman means question. And it's like, spirit, I have a question. That's what hangman is. And then you ask God to please send you someone to lead you, and your question will be answered within you if you listen to your higher self. What about my job? Can you please help me? Absolutely. Would you like to pick a deck? And that's where your answer about your job will come. Please pick a deck. And while I'm explaining, all you have to do is choose the deck, and then I will help. You're more than welcome, Lana. Trust me. Just listen to your own self, because that's the part of your life that is important. Base that on your birth chart. Base it on what messages you're getting from within, because that's how you get the answers that you're looking for. Some people just stay in stuff. It doesn't matter what it is, apartments, leases, contracts, and they're unhappy. They know they're unhappy, but they stay in it. Don't do that. The reason that you don't do that is because your higher self is saying, oh, yourself is saying, this sucks. This is this, which brings your inner, it makes your inner self, your outer self display that question. So then your body displays that. Your feelings, your emotions, your work displays that. So you want to do the best or be the best or have the best of what you think is better for you. So sometimes you have to wait for that. Just because this good thing came into your life does not mean something better is not around the corner. Now, I'm not saying, because the grass is not always greener on the other side. However, your inner self, based on what you're good at, what you want out of life, look at your birth chart, read about yourself to get to know who you are. Birth times, it makes it more accurate. However, some people don't know their birth time. If you do not know your birth time, you can actually order your original birth certificate from the birth certificate office. We all know that from Vital and Statistics. You can look it up in ancestral history, anything. There's plenty of ways, and trust me, you can I've actually found my birth certificate in the oddest of places. So, just look. Anyway, enlighten your inner being, and your inner being is the needs and wants of what you want for yourself. Okay? Other than red, bro. Okay. Man, everybody's on that love stuff. Okay, so this must be a real inner question for you about your job. Again, the red is the terror of the heart. Everybody is red today. Everybody is on red today. Let me see. Spirit, are there any messages you would like to display? Spirit. 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 Is there any messages? Can I get a clear message than that? Clear message than that. Clear message than that. Man, come on. About it. Okay. Can't make it any clearer than that. Okay. Temperance, the Hanged Man, Charity, the Moon, and the World. Your path to your question is clarity, the Moon, and the World. This is what I'm hearing and seeing, is that be patient for clarity. You know, your job really kind of, maybe that's your clarity. Maybe you hate your job. You know, and the temperance is like you're thinking about it. You're being patient about it and trying to figure out what you need to do. And maybe that's what's hanging you up, is that whatever you really want to do is clear. The path is clear. Clarity. It's, you just haven't looked. You're hiding what you truly want to do, with the Moon being, truth is, whatever you really want to do, you're already really kind of clear about it, being that these are your last cards. You're clear about it. Don't hide it. Don't pretend like this is not what you want to do. You're clear about it. You just keep questioning it. You keep questioning it. That's what I call the hang. That's why I like the Hanged Man, because at least you have made the steps to realize and been patient with yourself, which is really good to realize. And if you don't mind, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much, because I do this a lot. Okay. Whatever you're questioning, it's not, you've already been patient enough. You already know what you want to do. It's just that maybe you're just not secure in your decision, but clearly, with clarity, clearly, you know what's going to make you happy, bro. You know, or sis, sorry about that, whatever your preference is. You know what's going to make you happy. Okay? So do yourself a favor. Stop thinking about it, because it's really just hanging you up. It's not that you can't do it, it's just that you haven't done it. How about it? Faith in yourself is always the most important thing. And you don't have to listen to obligation just because it's what you should do. What you should do is do what you love. And if you're like, oh, I need to change this job, change the job. But make sure you're changing the job for something. So think about what you want to do to improve your situation. Don't step forward. You understand? So make sure you find something. You're doing the work, which is quitting your job, but make sure it's directed towards your passions. That's how you're going to get your world and your clarity and your wheels turning for your wheel of fortune. You want the wheel of fortune to come out, you have, how about that? So yeah, absolutely. If you're fine at your, make sure, so yeah, not saying yes, you should quit your job. Saying yes, if you're questioning it, make sure that it's something like, if you're working at a 7-Eleven, but you're an awesome guitarist or something like that, make sure you quit the 7-Eleven. If you quit the 7-Eleven job or don't quit the 7-Eleven job, be patient and grow whatever it is basically that you're trying to do. Plant the seed to where you're trying to go. But you're going to find that out by listening to yourself and what you really want to do. That's crazy because it sounds confusing, but basically listen to yourself, because God made you. He also made your talents. He made the love. He made you out of love. So out of love for self is when you get your blessings. Basically, things aren't as hard. You know, it doesn't seem like work. It seems like passion. Even if it's a love question, love isn't work, it's passion. You know, I mean, if you're feeling like your loved one is work, then you eventually see yourself that way. Like, I mean, see them that way in a negative, not in a negative, because some people are workaholics, some people like work, some people are soothed, and it's what it is, you know. Some people like work. So what I'm saying is, and that's not a problem. Because in your birth chart, it'll show you, and this is why a birth chart is important. It'll show you what highlights your inner self. That's why it's important to go see your birth chart. Okay. So birth charts are important. Please check out your birth chart, because birth charts are important and natal charts are important. Charts are important. And I learned the other day from a Chinese, well, I don't want to say a reader, that in certain cultures, they don't want to tell you that you shouldn't share your information about your birth chart, because people can tend, as far as I heard, and this is repeated, people can tend to use that against you, your birth chart. That's how important your birth chart is. If they know you're a breadwinner, you get with somebody who is not a breadwinner, but they know you're a breadwinner, they can use that. And not everybody that comes in your life is for your highest good. Do you understand? Some people are trying to ride waves, and some people are there for you to improve your wave. Okay? So keep your birth chart to yourself. Feel me? All right. So now we're back. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Birth charts are important. Please read your birth chart. Now, let me go back to Spirit. Spirit, what is your messages today for the collective? What is your messages today for the collective? What are your messages today for the collective, Spirit? Okay. One more time. You're very, very, very welcome. Be careful out here. Coronavirus. Okay. Spirit, any other messages? What messages would you like to deliver today for the collective? I don't think they want to use this card. What? Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective? Okay. Inner child and inspiration. Inner child, the fairies of playfulness will remind you to make time to embrace your inner child. Playing keeps us young at heart. Do something silly and fun, but stay safe. Okay. Inspiration. Be prepared as you soon receive a visit from a fairy of inspiration. Come dusk or dawn, she can call at any time. Now that is meant for somebody. And maybe that has a lot to do with my friend here's question about the job, is that listen to your own inner inspiration about your job, because where you're going is going to come from that inner child, that child within, which is your deepest, darkest, most inward secrets of the way in which you can express love to yourself, which is if you just graduated college, but you don't know where you're going to go, but you know whatever you graduated for is located in this city, but they don't have it in your city or this state, and they don't have it in your state. Why get a job that's less than what you wanted or love to do, to suppress what inspires you? Go ahead and listen to self and use your inner child for inspiration. Use the things that make you happy. Because when we are children, we, as children, do things good or bad, but part of it is self-gratification and making us happy. When we grow up as an adult, it changes for us, because that part of us is, thank you for your confirmation, Spirit. That part of us, as we grow up, is suppressed, and then we start listening to societal norms. But your inner child, which is your inner self, your deepest emotional and mental, where your mental, emotional energy wants to go, it is your inspiration. So don't be afraid to listen to the call of self and God and your new paths, wherever they may lead you, because everything in your life happens for a reason. It's not like just because something bad happens that it is all is lost. All is not lost when something bad happens. It's just a change of wind. It's like, the wind doesn't always blow north or south or east or west. The wind blows. Each day changes. So just keep shucking and jiving. Make sure that whatever you do makes you happy, because it's important. Happiness is very important. And I don't want to sound in solitude, which is self, which is when your mind starts thinking or questioning your direction. That is an important place to be. It is called the hanged man. It is called, judgment. It is called, what's the other one? The hermit. Some people think, oh, I'm going outside. I'm going to go, and party and do this and do that. And I'm happy. But that is your hangman. That is your judgment. That is your next phase, your phase into your next phase, because you don't always stay in that I'm happy with hanging out and partying. Your happiness changes as you get older. But the I can'ts and the mental changes you and your direction, negative or positive. Like some people go for their inner. Some people say, oh, my mom said, when I was in college, my mom said I should be a doctor. And I turned, and you know what? I studied, and you know what I really found out that I really loved? This is what I really loved. So use that. Okay, Q&As. Use what you love. Be what you want. Be what you want. Wants and needs. The sun. The Eight of Wands and the sun. Any other messages, Spirit? Any other messages? The devil. Any other messages, Spirit? The Page of Cups. Come on. Is it going to change? Okay. Now I'm going to stop, because I see something here. Okay. So what I'm hearing is Eight of Wands to the sun, to the devil, to the Page of Cups. 8, 3, 5 to 10. Eight of Wands are messages, probably from something for something that you think is your, you know what? It's wish fulfillment, because whatever it is going to lead you eventually to your 10 of Cups. What I'm saying is, sorry, I don't know why it turned upside down. However, what I'm seeing here is, look, you might get some messages today that might really make you happy. The devil, it may make you question it and think that message is a small offer. Three of Wands. But the devil and the Page of Cups. Whoa. And the Three of Wands. So whatever your shifts are coming in, actually, with all these cards in this order, messages about your ships coming in. It may it may put you in a little bit of devil energy, which is questioning it, wondering, or a change for, it might change your path. If Spirit is saying fight your battles to change your past or change the person, change your way. And if you fight your battle to change your way, you can get your 10 of Cups. How about that? That is crazy. Okay, that's my message. So here's what I'm saying. Some people have demons in which they have to fight still. Bondage, addiction, depression. However, I'm sorry, it's kind of in the middle of the night, but I'm kind of learning at this point to listen. Is why I'm coming to this point where everything is so spread out, because this is new. Spread out, but new. So I can't change the cards. Really? Okay. Shut up. Can't change the cards. So it is what it is. You know, and as a collective, from the collective. As a collective, there's no changing that. For Saggies, scarred pool. I mean, scared. Sacred pool, I'm sorry. I don't know why I saw it like that. The compass. Ghost Island. Ride the wave. It's the second time I got that today, actually. Home. And Golden Palace. So, sacred pool. Cleanse yourself. There's a lot of water here. And earth. Okay. So, everybody, move your body. Let's do it. Okay. This is what they're saying here. I don't know why I heard that, but I heard that. So those newcomers that's coming in, one of these cards may be meant for you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Blessed. Hey, love. How are you doing, JJ? So, okay, look. You know what? That really just lifted my spirit. Thank you, JJ. And thanks to all the people that really asked the questions and really are participating, because my point, the point of me doing this is because I want to help as much as I can into this. So, and I'm learning how to read the cards. Eventually I'll get better at it. Good to see you again. It's good to see you again, JJ. How are things going? We had this Q&A the other day. How are things going? Can I ask? Because we had this Q&A. I'm not going to put this up. Sacred pool. Maybe this is exactly. And the compass. JJ, did you listen to what I said? You did your own sacred healing? Huh? Sacred healing. Ghost Island. Ride the wave. Did you do your sacred healing, JJ? Because, you know, you were asking questions. You were asking about your friend, right? And then you and your friend got on my chat. Did you find out what you need to know? Because, you know, sometimes a different in perspective changes a lot. Huh? I hope that everything ended up the way you wanted, because, you know, and I did. Pull one for you, JJ, because I like that you came back. I mean, that's really, I feel blessed, honestly. Okay. Can I pull one for JJ? Yes, me and my friends loves your energy. I love, you know what? I had so much fun that day. I mean, seriously, I don't, goodness, I did. It was a delight, really. Okay, okay. So, transformation. Look at that. Something has just changed. Not only within you, or is about to change within you to your highest, best self. I put it like this. JJ, things are about to happen for you. Transformation. This fairy tells you to surrender to a transformation in your life that's happening for you for your highest good. Embrace your transformation. The best is yet to come. JJ, what are you doing out here? What are you doing out here? Making magic? Making things happen? For yourself? Because we talked about that, right? Love for self. That's amazing. And you did say, yes, we love your kid. Okay. Man, that was like an energy boost. Healthcare changes. I don't know who that's for. That was kind of a real random message, but whoever that belongs to, it's time to change the things that you eat and drink. Maybe those of you, and this is specific to only certain people, maybe some of you have underlying health conditions but we all know that that's all right. Because you're being told right now that just go get yourself checked up. Even if it's just a checkup. All right. I'm going to start pulling cards because sometimes when I get into oracle readings and all that magic stuff, the mystical part of this, it kind of makes me a little serious. Two of Wands. Somebody's got some decisions to make to become their own star. Yeah. Become their own star. Okay. Check it. Two of Wands. There's no decision. Thanks, boo. You're welcome. I know you're doing it. You're doing it. Yes, the best is yet to come. I claim it. That's what you need to do. We had this discussion and you did it. You're doing it. Keep it up, real talk, because no one can stop you or your shine but you. Hello. Even if you love that one or even if you want this one, your inner self radiates through you to that person. So, or that thing, or, that direction. That's that for you. Anyway, let me pull this because my mind is all in a twist. I need to stop thinking. But sometimes a lot of messages come in at the same time. So check it. Somebody's got some decisions to make out here. Because wine is mental energy. Become the star of your own show. Like, y'all are thinking too much. Let me put it like this. You're putting too much into it. Whatever it is. You know what? King of Wands. You know what? The cards are weird today. Like, look. Check this out, guys. Check this out. So, Two of Wands, the Star, the Knight of Swords, and the King of Wands. Somebody's going to be messaging somebody by this King of Wands energy. You know what the King of Wands does? King of Wands has two sides to it. King of Wands has this straight He's a decision maker. He can be stern, this, that, but King of Wands also have another connotation to it. Okay, and let me put the other one out there. Somebody has a decision to make on whether or not to make their own. Look, let me put it like this. Somebody's coming in that really likes you, maybe, or you like them, maybe. Thank you for the confirmation. You like them or they like you. They're coming in for you. It may not be now. I can't say it's now for everybody because everybody's life path is different. Can't change that. Cards, can't change them. I promise. 6 of Cups. 9. 3 of Cups. Queen of Cups. 7 of Wands. Check this out. Now, in your present energy, because I think this is present energy or future energy, you're going to get messages from somebody that really likes you and they really adore you. They really think you're special. But let me just say something. It doesn't matter how special someone else thinks you are. What matters in the world is how special you are to yourself. So get yourself out of this decision making and become your own star of your own show. Okay? People don't understand that when they're good to yourself, then things start to change for you and you're good for everyone else. As the King of Wands, you are the creator of your own show. You're, King of Wands is led by thought. So it's a lot of mental energy. Don't stop yourself from getting to your star because you're not, what your star is you. Because you're not being true to who you are. You're being led by thoughts. That's one part, and it's one way to look at it. Other way to look at it is, if there's something that you want, the only thing that's limiting you from being your own star is your thoughts. Change your thoughts, change your mind. Change your mind, change your direction. People think that, because I've gone through this bad thing in my whole, in relationships, my whole life is over. The only reason why your life is over is because you're being led by your thought that the loss of that person or job or place or thing is going to be this, that, and the other. The thought is there. But you know what? Fact of the matter is, it's not necessarily, it's a loss, but it's a gain. It's an inner gain because that drives you into movement and set your will forward into the next portion of your life. That's what they mean by life path, is that life is, it goes in portions. You understand? So know that everything that you go through in life is just a portion of a grand scheme. Do you understand? So be true to you. And by being true to you, you understand that this is a portion of my life. So yes, I went through this, but I become stronger and my will has changed and what I want has changed because of this portion of my life. However, whatever direction in which you move next, it needs to be to the next portion in a positive way. And don't go, okay, well, the guy left me, I'm going to just get drunk, smoke weed, do this, do that. Then you're going to prolong the portion of your life that's going to still move in this direction. That's what the Devil card is about. It's like something has to die for you to be born again, for you to listen to your inner self. Like somebody, I'm going to get with this girl. Oh, she broke my heart. Listen to your inner self. Why did she break your heart? Or why did you break their heart? That is when you learn that lesson of why this is happening, even if it's happening because you haven't cured inner child wounds. Like some people who tend to hurt haven't cured their inner child wounds. When you do something subconsciously, you really just having your subconscious is that part of you that speaks. Everybody knows what the subconscious is. I'm not gonna explain that, but anyway, because your subconscious has a lot to do with your spiritual path. Your subconscious leads you into the next phase of your life, because what you do subconsciously is, anyway, point is, change your subconscious, change your life, change your mind, change the way you're doing things so that your subconscious doings match up to your present reality, so it goes from mind to reality. Okay. Why is this all coming out like this? It's crazy. Like for the last 3 days, I've been on this. I'm on my own, like I said, spiritual enlightenment. I'm going through my own spiritual journey. Right now I'm learning a lot about spirit, how the world moves, which is crazy because it does move. Sometimes how you get a job, and you go and apply for the job. You're like, man, I don't know if I'm gonna apply for this job. But when you apply for the job, you just happen to get the job. That is guidance from your spirit. That's how you walk into your path. Not everything is gonna happen overnight, no. But if you've noticed, older people, they learn a lot about how the world moves. That's why, if you want advice, get it from an older, mature person. How about it? Okay, spirit. I don't know. I'm sorry. Can you come again with that? I'm not exactly sure what that last. Okay. Spirit, what do you have to say? I know. Judgment. What is that? I don't even know what that is. Okay. 7 of Cups. 5 of Cups. My deck's upside down. I have to remember that. Turn the rest of it. Okay. So, hey, somebody wants to come out in the cold. Out from the cold. Page of Swords. Now coming with an offering. 7 of Cups says so. The Judgment. And you're going to have to make a decision. On what path you want to take with this person that wants to come out of the cold with their offering. That's what I've seen out of these cards. I mean, that's a normal reading. But what I also see is and this is a night reading, guys. Just make sure you understand that this is going to be a little more serious than a day reading. It really is more serious. And the Magician. Because if you didn't know, the night and the day, the yin and the yang of everything. But the night is really like, for some reason, like it just, tonight it's really like, I feel serious. What's wrong? Like I feel this energy of seriousness, and this is not normal for myself. You know what? I think I have to take a break today because my energy is different than usual. And sometimes you just have to, I think I've been doing too much. But be the manifester of your own dreams. That's all I gotta say. But this has something else to do with something else. Please take care of yourself. I don't know why I'm getting this feeling, but please take care of yourself and be blessed. Okay? You be the star of your own show.